The first thing that most people should recognise and grasp quite quickly is that TV advertising will not fundamentally change in the short term. If you think about those big brands, they're going to continue to want to use TV exactly as they do today. You know, TV is the #1 brand building medium. So whether you're launching a new car or a new shampoo or a new washing up liquid, if you want to get widespread coverage, you'll use TV as you do today. But now what AdSmart enables is the ability for advertisers and products to top up that campaign weight, to target a particular segment with a different creative execution. And I can only imagine that that level of targeting will increase over time. I think the other major change that will happen, certainly from within Sky's ecosystem, is that we will be joining up all of the platforms we operate on, whether it be display or whether it be video or whether it be linear TV, and being able to offer a holistic package or campaign to advertisers that sequentially targets across that platform. Serving 3 ads in-home, followed up by a VOD execution on Sky Go and a call to action on your mobile where you're near that car dealership or near that store. Fundamentally changing the role that TV can play within the overall marketing mix.
Is that because you have a specific ID on each of those users that you can follow them across any screen? I suppose that is very unique to you.
Yeah, so we have customers, so we have an element of data about each of those customers or households, but it's important to note that we only use 2 elements of that data from that transactional relationship we have, and that's the name and postcode. But from there we can then overlay third-party data sets, device IDs, and all of those sort of things. But it is also important to note that one thing that we won't be doing is chasing people around the TV screen in a retargeting fashion. You've searched for a bathroom light fitting and then forever and again you get, bathroom.coms or whatever, website chasing around with bathroom light fitting ads. We absolutely cherish the customer experience in all of that proposition.
And just one final question. There's a lot of talk, especially in the digital landscape, around TV budget shifting online and shifting to online video. Do you see that there's going to be a point in time when there'll be less money spent on TV and more on digital, or do you see that TV budgets are fairly safe in how they are right now and will continue at that level for the foreseeable future?
Well, if you think back over the last few years, TV budgets in the UK at least have not declined. Overall revenue has shown steady growth, and I think this year, depending on which forecast you believe, we're going to see growth in TV of anywhere between 6 and 7.5%, 8% year on year. So it's not that TV budgets are declining, it's that the trade press are picking up on the fact that digital budgets, online display, search, are growing. I think it's also important to point out that there's a lot of double counting in there. So the Sky VOD revenues that you will see, those are also appearing in online, and that's very much about broadcast content. But what we are seeing is that advertisers are looking for more granular routes to target audiences or to address audiences. And TV through AdSmart from January of this year and through online is one of the routes through doing that.
And in your experience with advertisers, where has been the biggest shift of audience between screens? Is that some information you guys are privy to? What demographics have shifted their viewing habits? Are you seeing any specific anomalies in that area?
So I think if you look back over the last 10 years or so, you'll see that it's a pretty flat trend across all age groups. You see very little shift, whether it be 16-24s or 55 pluses. Over the more recent years, certainly the last 18 or 24 months, you will see that minutes usage of mobile and tablet has grown significantly. But it's very important to distinguish the difference between checking your messages, getting a quick update and engaging in content and trying to strike that balance. You hear a lot on platforms and trade press about mobile first. Well, quite frankly, that's utter nonsense. It's about what's right for the advertiser and what is going to drive effectiveness. It's not about the platform, it's about the content, the environment and the effectiveness.